Welcome back to another vlog. I am currently getting ready for work and I feel like I'm moving so slow today because I made the mistake of drinking a chai latte last night around like 6 p.m.-ish, and I think the caffeine kept me up all night. So I'm like kind of dragging my feet, taking a while to get ready, but it is now currently 7:30, so I am going to eat breakfast, finish fully getting ready. Today is a Tuesday, and yesterday I actually had off work because Caleb and I celebrated our 3rd wedding anniversary. So I am just kind of trying to get back into routine today, get back into the swing of things. I've told you guys this before, but this has been my go-to breakfast lately. These are the Brie ready-to-eat oats. I get these from Aldi. Truly, I don't know what I did before this. Like, I feel like I hyperfixate on different breakfasts. So I know before this, I used to eat toast and honey a lot, and then I had yogurt and granola in the yogurt. But I don't know, I was kind of feeling really tired of those, so I feel like this just came at the perfect time. And now I've been eating this like pretty much every morning, but specifically on the mornings when I am running really late and I just need to eat something fast. I have also been branching out with eating more veggies. So on the weekends, one of the breakfasts that I've actually been eating is making scrambled eggs with broccoli slaw in it, which doesn't sound the most appetizing, but it actually is so good. And then you just season it with salt, paprika, whatever else you want, garlic powder, scramble it with the eggs in the pan, and then I can get a source of veggies with my breakfast. So that's been really helpful. But of course on work mornings, I don't always have the time to do that. But yeah, I don't know. All of that to say, I'm just so proud of myself for finally branching out with what I'm eating for breakfast. And then on the topic of food, like I said, yesterday we celebrated our anniversary, so we went out to eat, and I actually got this really good gluten-free pasta from a local Italian restaurant. This is what I'm gonna bring for my lunch today. It is so good. It had some sort of white sauce on it, and then like bacon ham. I can't really tell what it was. I think it was bacon, but this is my lunch, and I'm just gonna pack a couple of snacks as well. It is 5:42. I've spent the last like 20 minutes going through my camera roll and deleting tons of photos because, you guys, I ran out of storage on my phone, and my phone started like bugging out today. It stopped working. Like, it was just being really weird. So I figured it's probably because the storage was very full. So I'm hoping that by deleting photos, it will solve that problem, because I really don't want to go buy a new phone right now. This phone is not even old. But anyway, I am going to get ready and change because I think I'm going to go on an outdoor walk with Caleb. And then I also want to get a workout in today. You guys would be so proud of me. I feel like I have been on my workout game lately, and I typically try to work out Tuesdays and Thursdays, so I've been sticking to that, and I'm really proud of myself. Volleyball does start up in a few weeks, so then I'll start doing volleyball on Tuesday nights again and figure out another day to work out. But all of that to say, I'm really proud of myself for actually sticking with my workout routine. Also, I started my period today and I was cramping so bad at work today. I don't know if you also have really bad cramps. Some girls I talk to literally feel nothing during their period, and I'm like, I'm really jealous about that because mine get pretty bad. But I'm hoping that going on the walk and getting exercise will help, because honestly, for me, it really does help. I've seen people talk about the whole cycle syncing your workouts, and I think there's definitely truth to that. Sometimes when I'm on my period, my body just craves a calmer workout, I guess, and less movement. But I will say that when I do like a HIIT workout on my period, it actually does make me feel better, as weird as that sounds. So I don't know, basically listen to your body, do what you need to do, but sometimes working out can really help cramps. For dinner, I'm making some tacos with cauliflower rice and sauteed bell peppers. This might sound absolutely crazy, but this is the first time that I have ever cooked with bell peppers. It's the first time I've even tried a bell pepper in a very, very long time. I don't love them, but as you guys know, I am really trying to branch out with what I'm eating and try to add a little bit more color into my diet. So I sauteed the bell peppers first. This is kind of how they turned out. And then I'm browning the ground beef, and I'll just add these into the taco along with the cauliflower rice. And yeah, this is just another thing I'm really proud of myself for, expanding my palate. All right, it's been about 25 minutes since I finished eating, so I'm gonna go downstairs and work out, but I'm not gonna lie, my cramps have gotten so bad. So I'm gonna take this crampy herbal period cramp support thing. I talked about this in a previous video. As of now, I don't think it's worked for me. However, I don't know if I've tried it enough. So I'm gonna just give it a go right now and hope that this works. I also took medicine right after I ate, so I'm hoping that kicks in. But yeah, being a woman is hard sometimes, but we are strong. And also, this tastes disgusting, but hopefully it's worth it. Something I've wanted to start doing more often is journaling out my prayers. I feel like prayer is obviously so powerful, but when you can write it out, it's really, really cool to be able to read back on it and see all of the things that God has done and the prayers that were answered. I feel like it's so easy to pray for something and then forget about it. And then when it's answered, it's kind of like, oh yeah, like maybe I prayed for that, but it just doesn't stick in your mind as it does when you actually write it down on paper. So I want to start writing down my prayers more, and then also keeping a prayer request log on my notes app, or just like cool things that God does, because I think it's so easy to kind of go through the motions and not notice the things that God's doing in your life. And I just want to be more aware of his presence overall. So yeah, those are some things that I'm working on and I'm really excited about. In case you were wondering, the cramps are still cramping. They're hurting pretty bad, but at this point there's not really much else I can do about it. So I'm hoping that they'll go away eventually and I'll be able to sleep tonight. Until then, I am going to read a little bit before bed. Oh my gosh, and I just remembered I have to renew my library book today because this is the day that it's due actually. So hopefully I can still renew it on the website. I know I have one more time that I can do that and then it's due. I am kind of a lot farther in the book. I only have about this much left. I'm on page 319. So I definitely think I'll be able to finish it in the next like couple weeks, hopefully. But yeah, yes, I need to renew it right now before I forget. Perfect. The book is now renewed. So I have about 3 more weeks to finish reading it. And yeah, fingers crossed I finish it in that time. And then I'll be on the hunt for another book to read. I might read the second one in this series, but I don't know. Some people said the second one isn't as good. So if you've read Fourth Wing, please let me know your thoughts on the second book. Should I read it? They are like very large, so it does take me quite a while to get through it. My usual go-to type of book is like I don't know, like a romance novel, I guess. Obviously this has partial romance, but it's also fantasy. If you have any other book recommendations for me, please comment them down below. I am setting my alarm for 6:30 tomorrow morning. Thank you guys so much for spending the day with me. I am so incredibly grateful for you all, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, whatever it is, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.